everybody. I hope everyone's doing well and staying safe at home. So, again, I see familiar faces. Just want to repeat again, just do what feels right for your body. You don't have to do everything I say. So, get into this comfortable cross legged seated position and place your palms face up. Just begin to clear your mind, clear your head. See if you can just begin to reclaim your mind and your breath by closing your eyes, disconnecting from your external environment, bringing yourself in your internal environment. So this pandemic has essentially brought and put us back into a state of focusing on our inner selves and begin to just notice what's happening by putting ourselves in touch with what makes us whole. And that's part of the practice in yoga. The term is called pratyahara. It's the withdrawal of, coming back to yourself, coming back to your senses. And it's a good opportunity to check in and notice the heavy stuff that's going on within you. Oftentimes, before the pandemic, we were in this constant busy state and we didn't give ourselves the time to sit alone and just feel what's going on inside and noticing what it is that makes us complete and whole. So the yoga practice is learning to just be still and noticing what comes up and noticing that not everything outside of us equals happiness. It also begins from within. So taking the time to notice what it is that makes you whole, that makes you complete without your external environment. And maybe it's not just a person or thing, because oftentimes we think that this external environment brings us happiness, but oftentimes it's from within. So learning to just use our senses to bring us back into a state of wholeness. That's part of the yoga practice. So let's begin by come seated on your mat. So I'm going to begin to turn on the music here. And with the knees touching and the heels slightly apart, we're going to get deep into the hips and the shoulders. I feel my shoulders a little bit wonky, the rotator cuff muscle here. You can sit your glutes right in between your heels, coming into Virasana. It's called Hero's Pose. And it's really intense for the knees, the ankles, and the feet early on. Perhaps this is a little bit too intense for you. You can sit on top of your shins and your muscles and place your palms face up. Take a really big breath in through your nose. Soften your jaw, open up your mouth, let go, a big sigh of relief. Again, inhale deeply through the nose. Soften your jaw, open up your mouth, let out a big ah. This time, seal the lips as you draw air up and through your nose. And then with the mouth closed, same passageway, out through the nose. Again, inhale deeply through the nose, fill up. And then with the mouth closed, same passageway. Feel free to linger here, practicing Ujjayi breath, pranayama, victory breath, victory over the thoughts in your head, victory over any emotional or physical setbacks, knowing that you can always use this breath anytime you leave the mat. It's guiding, it's restorative. Start to just rotate your head, and you can keep a soft gaze towards the tip of your nose, or keep your eyes closed if you'd like to bring more sensations into your body. Don't forget to switch the rotation. Bring your head back to a neutral position. Let your throat face the sky and enjoy a nice stretch in the back of the neck and the decompression in the front of the throat. Good, one more big breath and bring your head back to a neutral position. Sweep your arms out by your sides and then take the left arm on top of the right and just see if you can grab opposite shoulders. Lift the elbows off your chest and then exhale, forward fold. Let the head and the neck hang heavy. Again, inhale, arms out by your sides, and then switch. As we're just getting deep into the rotator cuff muscles here, grab opposite shoulders and forward fold. Inhale, come back up, extend your arms out by your sides. Now, eagle wrap the arms, so take the right elbow underneath the left and lift your arms up high, high, high. Good, feel that nice stretch in the scapulas. And if it's available to you, you can even let your throat and your arms come up parallel to your ceiling. Good, one more cleansing breath. And release, come back to a neutral spine. So go ahead and make your way onto all fours. We'll shift onto our hands and our knees here, making our way into cat-cow. Spread the fingers wide so you notice the webbing in between the hands. Spread the knees hip-width distance apart, no wider, no shorter. And it's up to you. You can leave the front of the feet flat or curl the toes. Go ahead, tuck your chin to your chest. Round your spine like a rainbow. Then release your low back, your middle back, your upper back, gaze up. Again, tuck your chin to your chest, round the spine like a rainbow. Release as you push down through the palms. Release the low back, the middle back, the upper back. Again, tuck the chin to the chest, round. And slowly return back to a neutral spine. Now, let's try something a little bit different here. You're going to extend the left knee out to the side. And it's an internal rotation of the hip. Good. You're going to lift the heel up and then tuck the knee to the nose. Good. Try it again. Knee up and then flex the foot, knee in a parallel position to the mat with the heel flexed, and then nose to knee. Good, give it a try on the other side. So I'm gonna turn around so you can see me. Go ahead, lift the opposite knee. Feel the internal rotation of the hip, just getting deep into the hips and the shoulder girdle early on. Then point the knee towards the mat, flex the toes, heel is up, and then coil, nose to knee. Good, try it one more time. Knee parallel, heel facing the ceiling, and then nose to knee. Gently replace the knee, chin back down. Lengthen your right arm, lengthen the left leg. Now, bend the knee and try to grab hold of the ankle or the foot. Use that to open up the front body. You can take it to any level that feels right for you. 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Good. Slowly replace the hand and the knee back down. Give it a shot on the other side. So maybe on this side, you just remain with the arm and the leg lengthening, or you can bend the knee. Try to grab hold of the ankle or the front of the foot. Push the foot into the hand to open up the front body. Good, 3 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Gently replace the hand and the knee back down. Let's make our way into our first downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, lift your hips up high to the ceiling, and start to spread the feet hip width distance apart, no wider, no shorter. Let your head and your neck hang heavy. Good. 3 big breaths here. Inhale deeply through the nose. Open up your mouth. Let out a big sigh of relief. Good. 2 more times like that. Inhale deeply through the nose. Open up the mouth. Let one more time. Inhale deeply through the nose. Open up the mouth. Sigh it out. Start to bend one knee at a time like you're pedaling a bike, just to get deep into that connective tissue, the muscles and the joints. Maybe it feels good to sway your hips side to side. Yeah, just making any sort of movements that feel organic to you. Go ahead, shake your head out, yes. Shake your head out, no. Whatever feels right. Bend your knees, look towards your hands, and at the bottom of the exhale, tiptoe walk or jump to meet your hands, and I'll face towards you. You're at the top of your mat. As you arrive in a forward fold at the top of your mat, swan dive your arms up and overhead. I'll adjust the computer screen so you can see me. As you sweep your arms up and overhead, just let the right arm dangle by your hip and sweep your left arm up and overhead. Really feel your range of motion here. You can look straight ahead at your computer screen, or if it feels better, look up towards your ceiling. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Beautiful. Release, switch sides. Left arm down, right arm up and overhead. And again, any direction. You can look straight ahead or underneath your armpit and just really feel that range of motion here. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, release. Both arms back up high to the ceiling. Now let your palms touch and lean back, arch back, stretch out your lumbar, your low back. Beautiful. One more cleansing breath. Now release, forward fold. Let your head and your neck hang heavy. Bend one knee at a time, shake it out, rinse it out. Listen, place the right hand in front of both feet, like at the top of an imaginary triangle, and sweep your left arm to the ceiling. Gentle, easy twist in the spine. Now, see if you can stay here, or maybe spread your legs. If you'd like a little bit deeper into the lower extremities. Good, 3 big breaths here, either in a straddle or legs together. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Good, release and switch sides. So left hand down, and if you can't reach the mat, that's okay. The fingers can dangle up as you sweep the right arm high to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, release, forward fold. Let your head and your neck hang heavy. Now, if your legs were in a straddle, walk your feet in close, place your hands on your shins, look up, lengthen the spine. I'll come sideways so you can see me. You're like making a number 7 with the body. And then exhale, place your hands down on your mat. You either step back into down dog and wait, or jump back into chaturanga arms. That's that yogi push-up. Bend the elbows, glide your heart upward facing dog, and then retuck your toes back under down dog. Here we go, building our flow. So inhale the right leg up high. Bend the knee, really open up the hip. Listen, 3 big circles with that right kneecap to get deep into the hip flexor. Or if it feels right for your body, flip your dog. Take the right foot over to the left side of your mat and sweep your right arm up high. Push down through the soles of the feet and let the head and the neck hang heavy. Coming into your rock star. Good. Then release. Replace the right hand back down on the mat. Pivot the left heel and reach your arms up high to the sky, coming into your warrior 1. So sinking deep into the hips, really reaching for the ceiling here. Good. 3 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Relax your deltoids down your back. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Navel in towards your spine. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now listen, you're going to set your left hand next to your right foot and sweep your right arm up high. Gentle, easy twist in the spine. Good. 3 big breaths here. You can always set the left knee on the mat for that extra modification if you need to do so. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Release the right hand next to the left foot. Now everybody step back into plank. So plank, your butt is low, your shoulders are over your wrist. You're in plank, not down dog. Now, set your knees down, bend your elbows, bend your chest in between your hands to any degree you'd like, that yogi push-up. As you glide your heart upward facing dog, retuck your toes back under, downward facing dog. So that way you get a snapshot of the modified version of Chaturanga. If you know the full version, feel free to just jump right to it. Let's go for the left side now. So inhale the left leg up high, bend the knee, open up the hip. 3 big circles just to get deep into the hip flexor, or do what you did on the other side. You're going to take the left foot over to the right side and just reach the left arm up high. As I ground down through the soles of the feet, I'm lifting my pelvis up even higher. I let my head and my neck hang heavy. Good, 1 more cleansing breath. Now replace the left hand back down onto the mat. Shift the left foot forward. Pivot the right heel at a 45-degree angle. Come on up, warrior 1, left side. So taking the time to refine your warrior 1, keep reaching up towards the ceiling. Relax your shoulder blades down your back. 1 more big breath. Beautiful. Set your right hand now next to your left foot and just sweep your left arm high to the ceiling. High twisted lunge, we call this. 3 big breaths here. Feel free to set the right knee on the mat if you need that modification. Exhale, 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, release. Set the left hand back down onto the mat. Step back, downward facing dog, and then again, you can take that yogi push-up. That's either knees, chest, and chin, or Chaturanga yogi push-up. Glide your heart upward facing dog, then retuck the toes back under, down dog. Here we go, back to the right side now. So inhale the right leg up, exhale. Glide the foot in between the hands. This time, set the left knee on the mat. Begin by placing both hands on top of your right knee. You can keep your hands on top of your knee or raise your arms up high to the ceiling. Low lunge. Now begin to interlace your hands behind your head and really arch your spine as best as you can as you lean the back of your head into your palms. This is a really nice spine opener here. Good, 1 more big breath. Now set your left hand next to your right foot and just arch your spine over to the left side, getting that nice arch in the spine. Good, 1 more big breath. Replace the right hand back down on the mat. Listen, tuck the left toes and then see if you can either tuck your right shoulder underneath your right thigh, airplane your arms. You can stay here with the left kneecap off the mat. You could set it down. If you have a bind, interlace your hands behind your hips. Listen, if you'd like to play with an arm balance, take your right shoulder underneath your right thigh. Shift all your weight over into your hands.
create that shell, and then lean forward and both legs come up off the ground, coming into your Kundanyasana. Beautiful. Just do what you can. Give it a shot. Replace the right leg back. Down dog, catch your breath, or rinse it out. Yogi push-up, your choice. Let's give it a try now on the left side. So inhale the left leg up high. Exhale, glide the foot in between the hands. Begin by setting the right kneecap on the mat. Now, as you sink deep into the pelvis, you should feel the stretch already right here in the hips, groin, and perineum area. Maybe this is good for you. Just set your hands on top of your left kneecap. If you can, raise your arms up to your ceiling. Stay here. Begin to interlace your hands like you did on the other side. Get the palms planted on the back of your head and feel the arch in your spine as you begin to lean back. Yeah, it's a really good hip opener as well. Now, like we did on the other side, take your right hand down next to your hip and just sweep the left arm up and overhead. One more big breath. Now set your left hand down inside your left foot. Option one, you begin to take your left shoulder underneath your left leg. You can airplane your arms. Stay here. It's a really nice way to use your body as a tool. You don't have to lift all those weights. You can stay here. You can bind. If you'd like to play with the arm balance, I'll talk you through it. So like we did on the other side, tuck your left shoulder underneath your left leg. Bend your elbows, create that shell. Tuck your right toes. Maybe you stay here. Or shift your weight into your hands. And I have my elbows right underneath my abdomen. As I shift my weight forward, I lift my legs off the mat. Your choice. Coming into your Kundanyasana. Beautiful. Release. Step back. Downward facing dog. And here we go. Rinse it out. Vinyasa. Plank. Bend the elbows. Shine the heart upward facing dog. Reach up the toes back under. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up high. Exhale. Glide it in between your hands. Come on up. Warrior two stance. So warrior two, it's a really wide and generous stance here. Sweep your arms apart. Good. 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Keep lengthening the arms. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Now we're coming into Skandasana, low lunge. So shift your weight into your left leg. Bend the left knee. I set my hands down on the mat, option 1, as I lengthen my right leg. Or option 2, I bring prayer hands to the heart, and I kind of push my bicep here along my left leg. Good. 3 big breaths in your Skandasana pose. Exhale 1, inhale. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3. Beautiful. Now walk your hands back to the top of the mat and frame your right foot. So you're in this low lunge. Place your hands right next to your right foot and kick your left leg up in the air. Yeah. It's called standing split at the top of your mat. Really let your head and your neck hang heavy. Listen, you can take one hand and touch your ankle. Maybe you're able to grab hold of the ankle with one of the hands. If you have that available in your practice, use 2 hands against your leg, whatever feels right. Gently replace the left leg back on the mat, step back, and rinse it away, Vinyasa. Bend the elbows, glide your heart upward facing dog, retuck your toes back under, downward facing dog. Let's give it a try on the other side now. Inhale the right leg up high, left leg up high. Exhale, glide it in between your hands. Come on up, warrior one, left side. And I'll turn around so I can face you. Good, exhale, warrior two. Now here we go, Skandasana, like we did on the other side. This time the left leg will be straight. I'm gonna shift my weight over to the right leg, bend the right knee, come into this low lunge. I can set my hands down on the mat. If it's available, bring prayer hands to your heart. Really point and flex the toes in the foot. One more cleansing breath. Place your hands back down on the mat. Walk your hands back to the top. Frame your left foot. Then go ahead and kick your right leg up in the air, coming into your standing split at the top of the mat. Feel free to touch one hand behind your ankle, maybe two hands behind your ankle, whatever feels right. Good. Replace your hands back down. Lower your back leg flat, step back, down dog and wait, or rinse it out with the vinyasa. Bend the elbows, shine your heart upward facing dog, retuck your toes back under, down dog. Everybody come and rest child's pose. So wide knees, toes touching, sink your hips to your heels. Let your arms rest down by your sides if you need that break from your arms. I'm going to shift the computer screen a little bit closer so you can see me. 5 breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5. Nice, everybody. Make your way back to downward facing dog. In down dog, bend the knees, look towards your hands, and at the bottom of the exhale, tiptoe jump or walk to meet your hands. Once you arrive there, come and meet me I'm facing towards you so you can see me into Malasana, squat pose. So squat pose looks like this. I'm going to plant my heels down on the mat. I use my elbows to push my knees apart, and I bring prayer hands to my heart center. Stay here. It's a really nice pelvis opener. You can take the right hand, sweep it past the right ankle, and just sweep your left arm up. Good. Give it a try on the other side. So prayer hands back to your heart. Sweep the left hand past the foot and reach the right arm to the ceiling. Now we'll play with bird of paradise. So I'll talk you through the different phases here. You'll take again, like we did earlier, the right shoulder underneath the right thigh. Maybe you interlace your hands behind your right glute. Begin by shifting all the way over to the left foot. Maybe you're able to peel the right knee to the side of the rib cage and then lift the right leg up, bird of paradise. Yeah, give it a couple of tries. I'm going to adjust the screen here so you can see me as you lift the right leg up. And it's okay if you fall out. Give it a couple of tries. Come back down and try the other side. So this is a really nice stretch, total body stretch. It's also a core builder because you're using your body weight and you're engaging your core muscles. Try it on the left side now. So tuck your left shoulder like we did earlier. Underneath your left thigh, interlace your hands behind your back or on top of your left glute. Shift all the weight now over to the right. And then maybe you feel so light that you can draw the left knee to the side of the rib cage. Stay here. Or lift the left leg up, bird of paradise. Good, gently replace the leg back down on the ground. And forward fold. Sway side to side. Shake it out, rinse it out. Release. Meet me standing on your knees and your shins on your mat as we arrive in camel. So meeting me in camel, your knees and your shins are about a little bit more than hip width distance apart. You place your hands on your low back or your kidneys, then release your head and your neck so your throat's facing the ceiling. Stay here. You can go further, curl the toes, try to grab hold of your ankles or your feet, whatever you can do, coming into camel pose. Let your throat and your head and your neck hang heavy. Good, one more cleansing breath. Gently release. And now meet me on all fours. So as you come onto all fours here, I'll lower again the computer down so you could see me arrive in pigeon. So making our way into pigeon. As you're on all fours, draw the right knee to the right wrist. I lengthen my left leg behind me, and feel free to come onto your back if you have any issues with the knee, the meniscus, or the ACL. It's the same therapeutic effect. So the foot comes over to the left hand. I puff up my chest and my heart. I look up and then walk my hands towards the front of the mat and let my torso do the stretching. 5 big breaths here. This is a deep, intense hip stretch. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Gently walk your hands back up by your hips. Now let's try something a little bit different here today. Taking it a step even further, getting deep into the quad and the hamstring muscles, bend the left knee. Maybe you could just stay here with the foot up in the air. If you can reach for your left ankle or maybe the front of the foot, just draw the foot close to the glute. You'll feel the intensity. If it's available to you, glide the foot inside the elbow crease with the hands up, with the left hand up. Stay here. If you want to go for the bind, coming into your king pigeon, wrapping your hands behind your head, if that's available. Just know that do what's best for your body. Be patient. One day it will open up. It's also a practice of acceptance. Maybe it will happen next class or even never. Then let's make our way to the other side now. So shake out the right leg. Perhaps you give yourself a couple of donkey kicks just to shake it out. Set the knee back down on the mat, shifting to the other side now. Take the left knee to the left wrist. The foot comes over to the right wrist. Again, puff up the chest and the heart, look up. And forward fold. Again, just let the torso melt over the left leg. Notice if you're kind of leaning more towards the left than the right. See if you can manually shift some weight over to the right. So in yoga, we use the breath as a tool to be comfortable with the things that make us feel uncomfortable. So instead of shying away from that resistance, that tension, lean into it. Just breathe deeper. You'll come out on the other side okay. Gently walk your hands back up by your hips. You can remain here or practice what we did on the other side. Bend the back knee. Maybe it feels good to grab hold of the ankle or the foot. Draw the foot close to the glute. If you were able to glide the foot into the elbow crease, do so. Give yourself an opportunity to play. Gently release the foot if you have that, and then shift the leg out from underneath. Give it a good little shake out. Now meet me seated on your mat. So as you arrive in a seated position on your mat, we're gonna come into Gomukhasana, arms and legs. So take knee to the top of the mat and tuck the left knee right behind it. See if you can spread your shins hip width distance apart and set your glutes down right in between your stacked knees. Yeah, you'll feel the intensity in the hips early on. And if for some reason you can't stack your knees, that's okay. You can simply just take the right foot to the outside of the left knee, whatever feels best for you. And if any of those shapes don't make sense, feel free to change it up. And then forward fold over your stacked knees. Yes. Stay here. For those who are craving something a little bit deeper with the arms, you can grab opposite elbows behind your back and forward fold. That way you can get deep into the rotator cuff and the deltoids, biceps and triceps. Wherever you're at, let the head and the neck hang heavy for 5 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5. Gently release. Give your legs a nice little shake out in front and then switch it up. So now I come standing on my knees and my shins again. This time I'm going to bring the left knee in front and I tuck the right knee behind and then sit back. I created some space in between my heels. I hope you can see me. And I sit my glutes down in between. Now notice that my hip is a little bit tighter on this side. That's why my kneecap is so far up against the bottom knee. And again, you can change up the position of the arms. You don't have to do the same thing twice. Forward fold, or grab opposite elbows behind your back. Let your head and your neck hang heavy. 5 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5. Good. Gently release. Give your legs a nice little shake out in front. Shake them out. Shake, shake, shake them out. Lengthen your arms up and forward fold over the soles of your feet. And again, feel free to grab any part of your leg that you can. You don't have to hold your legs, and just forward fold. Let your head and your neck hang heavy. If you do grab hold of your ankles or your toes, flex your feet so you can activate the muscles in the legs. Here we go. 5 big breaths on this side. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale. Gently make your way back up. Now let's try a different shape with the legs. It's another forward fold position. You're going to bend the right knee, set the sole of the foot down, and grab hold of your left leg, forward fold with the bent knee. That's option 1. Option 2, we call it Marichasana A in Ashtanga Vinyasa. You'll externally rotate your right arm across your right kneecap and bind behind your back and forward fold. Wherever you're at, 5 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5. Slowly make your way back up. Go ahead, release your right leg, give it a gentle shake out. And now try it on the left side. So bend the left knee. The sole of the foot is grounded. I can forward fold over my right leg. Option 1, or option 2, do what you did on the other side. I take my left shoulder in front of my left knee. I externally rotate the left arm. And if I can, I either grab my shirt behind my back. If I can bind, I interlace my hands behind my left glute, forward fold. Marichasana A, left side. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5. Nice. Slowly make your way back up. go ahead and lay down on your mat. So as you come laying down on your mat, lift your legs up in the air, making an L shape, 90-degree angle, or if you have that shoulder stand practice, come on up where you sweep your legs up and overhead and you grab hold of the low back. Both are the same therapeutic effects. 5 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Slowly lower the legs down onto the mat. Give them a nice little stretch out. Shake them out. And let's make our way into the counter pose. So set your forearms right next to your hips. Bend your elbows. Really plant your forearms down. Puff up your chest and your heart. And let the crown of the head try to reach for the back of the mat. Coming into your fish pose, Matsyasana. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Gently release. Lay flat on your back, on your. Gently bring the soles of the feet up to the ceiling. Bend the knees. You could grab the outsides of your ankles or the soles of the feet, making your way into happy baby. Just sway side to side, giving your low back a nice little massage. Also massaging the back of your lungs, the tissues in the lungs. Now hug and squeeze the knees into the chest and gently release, Shavasana. So as you come into your final relaxation pose, I'll talk you through a brief meditation here. Close your eyes, feel completely relaxed like you're at the day at the beach. Let gravity take over. Take your tongue, glide it to the top of your teeth. Then let your tongue settle to the bottom of your jaw. Let your jaw completely relax. Draw your shoulder blades down your back and onto the mat like butter on pancakes. Relax your palms, the front of the hands, the hips, the backs of the knees, the kneecaps, the calf muscles. Relax the ankles. Relax the Achilles heel, the soles of the feet, all 10 toes and fingers. Just practicing what we spoke about earlier, pratyahara, sense withdrawal. Notice what it's like to be in complete and utter stillness right here, right now. Slowly begin to deepen your breath, bringing some physical awareness back into your body. Gently shake your head side to side. Start wiggling your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, sweep your arms up and overhead, feeling like that first morning stretch of the day from the fingers to the toes. Go ahead, bend the knees into the chest, hug them tight. Rock on to your right side, and you can use your arm as a pillow if you wish. Just give yourself a moment to gather before making it back out into the real world. When you're ready, with your eyes still closed, meet me back in this cross-legged seated position. Let your palms join together at your heart center. Bow your head down in gratitude. Take a moment to seal your practice in. Gratitude to one another for showing up, and gratitude for carving time out to make mind-body connections. Most of all, gratitude for a practice that teaches us peace within our hearts and our minds, no matter what the circumstances. Om Shanti, 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 peace. Namaste. Thank you, everybody, for joining me this afternoon.